All right, the time has come. We're so excited for the next piece. This is Bridget O'Leary's Orphaned Hearts, and I would like to invite her up to the stage to give some background on the piece and some of the inspiration behind it, and then we'll get to hear it. Bartley.
Oh, thank you all for being here. I'm so thrilled that Bradley and the Charlotte House, the Born the Charlotte House series, asked me to come back in the capacity of the composer. So initially, the program was going to have a piece by Chopin, one of the Chopin sonatas on it. And it's not, as you can tell, that there was a program change, but I wanted to give a little background on what you will be hearing in this piece today. It's always fun when you know what the other pieces on the program are going to be, because you tie it in with another piece or a composer that's on that program, and you can kind of draw some ideas or inspiration to connect, really kind of give a cohesion to that program. And so I've always loved Chopin. I don't know a single pianist who doesn't love to play Chopin's work, and his melodic and harmonic language is just so rich. So then I started thinking, well, Chopin was a very emo person. So then it was like, he also really loved poetry. What if I did something that really tied all of those things in together? So I'd like to read a couple of quotes for you that really help understand what I wrote. Chopin was really obsessed and inspired by the poetry of the Polish/Lithuanian poet Adam Mickiewicz, who was also he was displaced from Poland. He didn't live there, as Chopin did not live in Poland for most of his life. He lived in Paris and elsewhere in Europe. So Chopin would read a lot of Mickiewicz's poetry, felt really connected to him. There's similar backgrounds and really related heavily to their Polish ancestry. But there's a stanza from The Pilgrim's Song, a poem by Adam Mickiewicz, and I'd like to read that to you. Why do I stand here lost in thought and fail to rejoice in the springtime? For my heart is orphaned. With whom shall I share this springtime? Then I'd like to read a quote from Chopin's own writings. I wish I could throw off the thoughts which poison my happiness, and yet I take a kind of pleasure in indulging them. So you can take those two quotes and kind of connect them together, feeling like your heart is displaced from where you would really like to be, but also you kind of revel in it, and that pain. You think you'll get a sense of this peace. So, but as a pianist, I think, or a musician, if you know Chopin's work, you might hear some references, so some Chopin melodic and harmonic styles in this piece. So thank you to Julian for premiering this piece. I'm very grateful for our work together on this piece, and I hope you enjoy it. you.